There has been a debate on Discord what makes the most sense in terms of collecting energy, because as you can see, I finished my day yesterday quite a while ago. I think about like 2200 or 2100 server time. Today is like 1400 when I'm starting, 1500 just after the Formula 1 race ended. I just came in. Now, this is my VIP4 account on EU289, not my VIP0 account on EU267. I renamed the VIP0 account, so don't mix the two. There are two separate options in terms of debating how much energy you need to purchase. A VIP0 route and a higher VIP route. I'm now making a case for the higher VIP route that no one is right. No one is right and everyone is right at the same time. How can this be? It's because the answer to how much energy you need is it depends. Depends on multiple factors. And the number one factor that influences it, I'm looking at my arena status for the first time today. How interesting. In the last couple of days, Borubar overtook me. I think he did it again. Yeah, oops, he did it again, yeah. Now, the thing is that he can get it, but he cannot take the arena position. And why are we talking about arena position? The reason is that in the arena, everything, you're spending, everything is determined by how much you can earn from the arena. You see that if I've settled for third position, which is not a necessity, I could settle for second as well. In that case, I would earn 380, and it's 50 diamonds a day. That's on the line. 50 diamonds are exactly one purchase in terms of energy, 120 energy. Just think about that. If you're near the top, this is what's on the line. The difference between position 5 and position 7 is 60 diamonds, more than one energy purchase a day. So think along the lines of what level you want to reach. This is very much like winner takes all, or the top 10 takes all. Below the top 10, it doesn't matter. So if you say, oh, don't even purchase energy, don't do anything, just hide as a VIP0, coast along in the top 20 somehow, and then flush all your diamonds down the drain and the Covenant altar. In that case, that's a strategy. That could be a strategy that pays off for you. So it's very much like the low maintenance. Imagine about eating. You might know some people who eat like 1,400, 1,500 calories a day or less every single day. They don't have to maintain a lot of muscle. They don't have to eat a lot. That's one option, and they go through life quite easily. And there are others who flash their muscles at like 4,000 kilocalories a day, just for maintenance of the muscle mass, right? Now, if you want to run in position 1, oftentimes that's the latter journey for the first 90 VIP levels of the game. And the reason why I said that your activity in terms of energy, it's not only dependent on the Colossus, but it's dependent on a lot of other things. It's what can you do on the Colossus, that's number one, but besides that, and I'm gonna take my morning energy, and besides that, there is also like where are you in terms of leveling up? You see that yesterday I just reached level 74. I could just do it with one piece of energy. Reaching level 80 unlocks basically everything for you that you need. And at level 90, there is a waiting game. Everyone's XP level will stay on level 90 for a long time, for weeks. And given that they stay on level 90, you have the chance to catch up. Now, if you buy just one energy and someone else buys 3 energy, this means that they get 240 energy a day, like more than you. That's approximate, assuming that you're not stalling your energy like what I'm doing right now, because every single minute counts in this case. So what can you do? obviously spend the energy as quickly as possible. So when you see that your energy is getting near the limit, in that case, just make sure to spend it as fast as possible. And the no-brainer spend is the soul stones, or what is this? Is awakening souls spells. And do you need any sort of a unit? Yeah, I need these units. So usually you need to spend 20 energy in total. There is a daily mission most of the time, underground 20 times. Do it quickly. And then the other thing that you need to do quite quickly is just some regular levels. Where are the regular levels? Yeah, I'm quite well off with everyone, it seems. This is the first unit that I need to pay attention to. Okay, I'll do this 60 times. I'm not purchasing energy, I'm not doing anything right now. This allows me to forget about the game all the way until the evening. And then I just get the energy back. Not all of it, but some energy back. This is how you play the game. So you do a jogging session, and in between the sprints, you just play a bit. Or you do, well, jogging, like not necessarily jogging, but sprint, walk, and during the walks you walk and play, and during the sprints you sprint. That's a possibility. You can do quite a lot of things. But the thing is that up until level 80, you unlock most of the game. And you can see that oftentimes there is a big jump in terms of strength. So, for example, Lord Phoenix has not received level 74 benefits. At the same time, Borubari is already level 75. This is new because he was like lagging behind on position 2, position 3. He might have purchased something. In this case, you decide. Do you want to compete with him or do you not want to compete with him? I think that he's at least like VIP 10, 11 at this stage. Same with Lord Phoenix. I don't want to spend that much. Cleric VIP 9, you see? Obviously they are ahead of me in terms of power. But for some magical reason, I'm still hanging in there in the mix, both in the arena, being third, and in the glory arena, being right now first, still first, because yesterday I got first place. And how did I get first place? Well, I cracked the code of the two opponents that are playing against me, so Lord Phoenix and the other one was Cleric Gore. I cracked their code and I figured out how to defeat them. So usually before the finishing of the day, I just go to Cleric Gore, I check out their defense. I cannot see much, but I know that this is either their strongest or their second strongest team. So obviously, in that case, I need to get information on his other two teams. And how do I get information on his other two teams? I just play against his other two teams and see if this formation works against his defense. And then you see if this works. And you see that I managed to crack his code because I won. So next time he attacks me, and it can be even just before 9 PM, I'm gonna be able to attack back and an instant click and retain the position. So here in the Glory Arena you can be smart. Here you also need to be strong. And whether you can finance that jump or not, that's another question. I don't want to anger Borubar at the moment, so obviously what you do in this case is you just check it out in the friendship store. I'm not triggering people to spend more during the day, only just before 9 PM. So you can duel in this case, like in this area. And bear in mind that the opponent has Devil. I think this attacker on the back is Devil. So this means that you will need to bait him somehow. So what I usually do is I place my other units out. Yeah. And this should do the trick, because then my Devil or this unit attracts the opponent's Devil. That's what I want, usually. I'm not sure if this makes sense. Possibly it could. Let's see. He's stronger either way, so we cannot really do much against him. And this determines if you want to get like 1 diamond, 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds in terms of like energy purchase. And you see that he's so strong that I'm not gonna compete with him. You can run this multiple times, you can run this with different strategies. I'm assuming that I'm gonna lose. It's like so strong. That's what I can assume at the moment. So you see, near the end, actually I can win. It was quite close to it, but you see that he made a drastic change in terms of power. So that's an unfortunate situation for us. And this means that at this level, I'm gonna just coast. I'm gonna just coast with 1 energy purchase at most. We don't need a second energy purchase, we don't need a third energy purchase. At the beginning of the game, given that this is already like 6th week, 7th week or so, let's suppose that your position increases by 1 for 6 weeks. 6 times 7 is 42 days. So let's calculate with 40 days. 40 days times 50 diamonds is 2000 diamonds. That's the cost for purchasing a second energy. And you get it back just in the arena. You get that back, if not more. The fact that I averaged at least a second position for 430 diamonds is huge. It's more than that. More than what I would expect for like position 4 is easily reachable. So position 4, I forgot how much it's worth because I've never hardly ever been to position 4. So let's see. Instead of an average of 340, I got an average of 430. 90 diamonds. So it's 40 diamonds for times 40 days, 1600 diamonds profit on the second energy. Now, the bad news is that sometimes I purchase 3, sometimes I purchase 4 energy. And once, I think throughout my journey, I purchased 5 energy, the 5th one being 200 diamonds, because I was so close to a level up. I think it was a minus EV play, minus expected value play, even though I got a return of getting back to second place. So that purchase, on one hand you get the 50 diamonds, on the other hand you get the cost that was quite significant. I learned my way. I would not recommend that you invest the 5th energy purchase for 200 diamonds, like hardly ever. But the fact that you get stronger because of the energy purchase, it also implies that your future self will be stronger, which means that all these things add up and your account is gonna get more and more competitive in the long run with every single extra diamond invested. So that's the way to go. Those who purchase have an easier time. For example, if I had purchased the Growth Fund 2 offer for 60 euros or dollars, in that case I could have pulled the Covenant this time already. I chose not to because this is more of an intellectual game this time. So you see, we're gonna settle, we're gonna get back to position 3, we'll cut down our costs, and this also means that from now on we won't really care about where is it? Where is the diamond purchase? Here it is. We don't really care about these 200 XP points. We'll just lose it. We won't purchase that. We may purchase this 1 energy, but that's also a possibility that I will stop purchasing energy altogether. And I'll just let myself fall back to 3rd place. I can survive that. Because who is my opponent? Luca, Winry, and Cleric Gore. They are my potential opponents, but all of them are weaker. So I let myself coast at this stage all the way until level 90, and then I will catch them up. That's the funny thing, that you can then catch them up easily. So at this stage, this would mean that I would get a lot more diamonds in return. And I can invest my diamonds elsewhere. So there is no one strategy that always buy 1, always buy 2 energy, always buy 4 energy. No, there is no one strategy. know what you want. Do you want to flash your muscles and be number one in the arena? Or do you want to coast and at the end pull as many Covenant altars as possible, as frequently as possible? Or you do a mixture of a strategy, what I did, that initially you are in the mix with those who flex their muscles more than you, but with some smartness, with good unit choices, and with some spending for energy, you stay in the mix, just like I did. You saw this, I was second for like 6-7 weeks. And then once the timing is right, and there is diminishing returns in terms of leveling up, you stop spending on energy. For a while I've been only spending one energy, not 2, not 3, not 4. And now I'm gonna spend 0 energy quite soon. That helps. That helps because then I can grow my diamond stash. That's the idea. That's how you can decide on what you want. Let's see, for example, if there was someone, I know this player retired already, but let's pretend that this player is still playing. What could he get? Possibly 8th place, 7th place. At this stage, I'm quite close to position 11. I would be happy that I could get like 10, 20, 30 diamonds more than the position 11 to 20. I would just coast all the way to level 90. And then we would equalize everything. And my strength would not come from reaching level 90 as fast as possible, but my strength would come from purchasing stronger units more frequently. That's how you play this game effectively.